As you work with the project, it's likely that you'll want to experiment with the form. Let's take a look at the time commands in Arrangement View and how they help make rearranging your material easier. So I've got exercise 3 from chapter 7 open, and I'm in Arrange View. And I've mentioned this already, but I'll bring it back up, that the loop brace is useful beyond just looping a section of the song for playback. Now, I can place the loop brace by clicking and moving it to where I want it to go, and I can adjust the length of it by trimming the edges. One of the fastest ways, though, to set this is to make a selection on a track where you want to work, and then just activate the loop brace by going Command L. Now, that's also activated loop playback, but we're not going to be using that. So once the loop brace is there, you can click Select it to select all the way across your track. Now, in this case, I actually want to create some space at the end of verse 1 because I think I might want a double verse. So I'm going to move that length over, just click and drag it over. And now this is the one time command that's not located by right-clicking on the loop brace itself. In this case, I'm going to go up to the Create menu, and I'm going to choose Insert Silence from the drop-down menu. So what that command does is just insert empty bars the length of your loop brace and then move everything under the loop brace over to the right. Now, I'm going to undo that because it's likely that if I'm wanting to have a double verse that I might want to use some of the content that is in the first part of verse 1. So instead of doing the insert silence routine, I'm just going to right-click on the loop brace where it's selected, and I'm going to choose Duplicate Time from the contextual menu. So that made a copy of everything. It then moved everything over by the length of the loop brace and pasted the content that was part of my selection. So really, really useful. Now, let's move over here to the chorus. And you'll notice that it looks like I've got a double chorus here at chorus 2. And I've made a decision, I think, that I only want to have one chorus. So I'm going to select one of the clips on the track. I'm going to go Command L again. It'll be Control L on a PC to move my loop brace over to that section. And then I'm going to go up and I'm going to select the loop brace to select across all my tracks. And now I'll right-click and I'm just going to say Delete Time to get rid of that second chorus. Now let me undo that because there's another way that I could have done that. So in this case, I'll select that again, Command L to move my loop brace there, select the loop brace, right-click, and I'm going to choose Cut Time from the contextual menu there. That got rid of that chorus. It moved everything over to line up with the back end of now our single chorus at chorus 2. But I've also copied that double chorus to the clipboard, and now I can go over and I can paste it elsewhere. So let me select the length of the last chorus. I'll go Command L to create my loop brace. Now I'm going to select it, and I'm going to use my right arrow key to move that over to the end of the first chorus there at the end. And I'm going to go back up and I'm going to choose Paste Time from the contextual menu. And that's given me a double chorus at the end, and it moved the other content over and out of the way so that it's now properly lining up with the end of the song. So, the next time you want to experiment with the form of one of your projects, remember to use Ableton's time commands.